but suddenly it started shaking violently and went upwards instead of downwards. As soon as the doors opened, a deep red-colored world appeared in front of him. But there was no fear in Rayon's mind, just a strange belief that Becky was here. The strange thing was that the layout of this place was exactly like the 10th floor of the building, but every little thing had some flaw. He slowly stepped out. The scene outside was exactly like the real world, except the colors were altered and the streets were completely deserted. Then, a little distance away, a shadow caught his attention. That blurry shadow looked familiar. He thought it was Becky. He ran to it and called out in a trembling voice, but she didn't answer. She didn't look back. She just stood silently in that red light. Then, Rayan felt something and he turned and ran. That woman in black clothes was coming after him. Without the sound of footsteps, she was approaching rapidly. Rayan got into the elevator and pressed the first floor button with trembling hands. He didn't know that at that very moment, his two friends, who had forgotten their cameras during the day, had secretly returned to the building. In the empty elevator hole, the two laughed, looking at each other without a trace of fear on their faces. Jokingly, they started playing the elevator game again, treating it like a children's game and making fun of those who believed in it. When the elevator opened on the 5th floor, they didn't even consider what was about to happen. One friend was killed, and the other couldn't save his life either. As they died, they realized that all the stories and warnings were true. They had not only put their lives in danger, but had also opened the gates of hell, themselves with their cleverness. There was no time to regret it. The elevator slowly came up and stopped on that floor. In the dim light, Rayan couldn't see whose face it was. He was still terrified. Just then, his eyes fell on a camera on the floor. It was the same camera his friends had left behind. Its lens was half open, as if it was still recording. Panicking, Rayan quickly ran out of the building. He didn't know that no one can escape this elevator game. That spirit was simply deciding the time for its next game. At that moment, David, the most cowardly member of the team, couldn't escape that woman's shadow either. Helpless, he ran into a restaurant. Like a madman, he was looking for salt on every table. He had heard in old stories that salt can stop evil spirits, even though he had never believed it. Right now, this was the only straw he could grasp. He quickly made a circle of salt, thinking it would save him. The books had said the same thing, but that entity on the 5th floor was no ordinary ghost. Chloe finally revealed the truth she had found on the internet with great difficulty, a truth that had been erased from history. The story of the elevator game was tied to a real incident. Many years ago, a girl named Ellie was jokingly locked in the office elevator by her friends. After that, those people got drunk and completely forgot about her. Ellie spent the entire weekend alone in that darkness and suffocation. On Monday, when people started the elevator, she was crushed to death underneath it. Her painful death and the fear of loneliness became the biggest dark secret of this building.